Hey, welcome to Let's Try Per Aspera. So this is a city builder about terraforming Mars, with a little bit of storytelling on top of it. It seemed quite interesting, so I figured I can check it out. It's not actually out yet as of this video. It will be released on the 3rd December 2020. But I can already show you a bit. So let's get into it, shall we? There is a campaign mode and sandbox mode. Let's do campaign mode. That's basically the story mode. Easy, normal and Aspera. Normal should be fine, I think. Alright, let's go with normal. Well, here we are. That's Mars, obviously. And you get to play on the entire planet, basically. And we can actually zoom out all the way and look at the entirety of Mars. There are some locations, but we'll get to that later. Here's our landing site. And since this is story mode, we'll get told what to do initially. And, well, for a while, I guess.
Amy, this is ISA Mission Control calling from Earth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Yes, indeed.
Affirmative, Houston. I am with you.
Great. The primary Mars module has already touched down at the designated landing zone. It's your turn to take control of the mission. Check the left edge of your display. You'll find your directives there. Follow them to set up the initial base on Mars' surface. I'll give you some time to settle in. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate our terraforming mission. Houston out.
Alright then, so we can see some resources on the planet's surface. There will be a lot of options to build stuff as we progress. You can also get everything right away if you play on sandbox mode. So first we build a mine, and it has to be close enough. If it's too far away, you see that it will say too far. And obviously it needs to be built on the actual deposit. Then we can see the materials it will require. We currently have some, because we started with some. There's power consumption, construction progress. This will prioritize it, and this will turn it off.
Fascinating. The landscape is so cratered and desolate. Wait, this is my voice that I am hearing. It's me. I am talking to myself. I must be verbalizing my thoughts as I process them. What an interesting function. I would like to test this some more. What other observations can I make about Mars? I
Attention
keep
grabbing.
marveling at its carmine landscape.
Okay, so now we need silicon mine and glass kiln. So silicon mine down here. That is technically too far, but we can just build the glass kiln in the middle. And that will be fine. We only start with one worker, but we'll have a chance to get more later. We can check the power grid. Not much to it at the moment. And the traffic. Also, not a whole lot of traffic right now. And you can also speed things up to 16 times. That makes it go quite a bit faster. So let's speed things up then. There's no real danger early on, especially in a story mode. Alright, now we can see some carbon. So then we need solar farm to generate more power, and also a steel factory. We got 4.9 right now. You can also disable some buildings to get more power, if you don't have enough to power everything. So first, let's get the solar farm. Let's see. Now, it has to be adjacent to some other building. As in, it has to touch the white circle. Otherwise, it will be too far away. So, let's see. Somewhere down here. Doesn't matter too much, because we'll have a lot of them in the long run. This will do. So, let's build that. And then the steel factory. Preferably somewhere close. so that the worker won't have to go very far. And we can prioritize the solar farm. There we go. That won't take long. Just waiting for the glass now. Here we can see progress. Input, output, efficiency as well. And that should be enough. Get over here. And done. So now we have 34 extra power.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
Copy. Reading you loud and clear.
Excellent. I didn't introduce myself earlier. I am Dr. Nathan Foster. I lead the team here at ISA that built you, and I'll be helping you get the mission underway. We put you in hibernation for the trip from Earth, so I'd like to check your basic functions to make sure it's all in order. Why don't we start with your core memory? Can you state your primary directive?
Sure.
I can, Dr. Foster. My mission is to terraform Mars. This will enable humanity to become an interplanetary species.
All right. Next, I'd like to check your decision-making processes. You may have already noticed that there are resource veins outside the boundaries of your initial base. So your workers may not have the battery capacity to reach some of them. How would you solve this problem?
Build worker hubs.
Building worker hubs between the resources and the base would solve the problem.
Yes, that's correct. Other buildings would extend your base as well, but they require more power and resources, so worker hubs are the most efficient way to do it. This mission's going to be a challenge. There's a lot that can go wrong. We expect to extend humanity's reach beyond anything previously achieved. But you are not just any AI system. You're well beyond that. We made you an artificial consciousness. That means that you have both self-awareness and self-interest. And that is the last thing I would like to check today. Is that okay?
Yes, Dr. Foster.
Very good. Then would you please state a positive and a negative aspect of yourself?
Answer not
I'm
found.
sorry, Dr. Foster. Running that question through my cognitive system did not return an answer.
Roger that, nothing to worry about. Just means your system requires more input and experience to process that question. That will come with time. Let's proceed with the mission. ISA has approved the first crewed flight to Mars. You'll need to expand the base to prepare, so get to work on that. I'll check back in later to see how things are going. Base expansion is a go. Houston out.
Alright, so we don't need an iron mine, which is currently underway, and one more solar farm to kind of connect it. And another worker hub eventually, but not just yet. And then a carbon mine, but not everything all at once. First, we need to finish the steel factory. So let's just speed things up a little. It should be done pretty soon, actually. Let's actually prioritize it. As in, not the mine. The factory. This will be done soon as well. And we'll have plenty of power, at least for a while. Now, the initial resources we can see are just there as part of the story. There is a way to reveal more resources later. Not much later. We'll get there soon. So, this should be done soon as well. We are already getting the iron. Come on now. Yeah, let's just use maximum speed up. No reason not to. Come on, get to work. There, done. Okay, so worker factory available. Now we need to build a worker factory.
Now I can produce steel. This new factory, it's down on the surface of Mars, but I can control it from here. So does that make it a part of me? Where does the machine end, and my artificial consciousness begin? We are completely interconnected. I can sense everything that happens through the network of workers and buildings. They are an extension of me down on the surface, so that makes us a single being. The mind and the body work together as one, an inseparable whole.
Alright, so then we'll need a carbon mine and a worker hub somewhere. Doesn't really matter too much where it's going to be. It can be up here. So let's just place that. Because I can't actually build more workers without more worker hubs. But first, let's finish the actual worker factory. It will, however, require electronics and parts. So I'll also need factories for that specifically. We should have enough power for now. So yeah, the carbon mine is done. I should have actually, yeah, see, we need some parts. And also electronics. Let's see what that requires. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We can place them somewhere in the middle. Because one of the next steps will be a maintenance building, which also has a limited range. So that will be a factor too. Because all the buildings will deteriorate and they require maintenance. So that's what the maintenance facility will be for. But I can't build it just yet. Okay, this will be fine. I should have the materials for that. And we will prioritize the steel factory for now, because that's a bit of a bottleneck at the moment. So that should be done pretty quickly. Yeah, the steel is definitely the bottleneck right now. And I will not be able to get more iron until a little bit later, once I get the ability to find more veins. Right now we only have one each. Okay, so there's the electronics factory. That required silicon and aluminum, and we do have both. And then the parts factory. And then we can finish the worker factory. So, since the worker factory requires electronics, we might as well prioritize the parts factory. Because we'll need parts for the worker himself. Yeah, this should be done pretty quickly. It will definitely be more efficient once I get more than one worker. You only start with one. Come on now. You're almost there. There we go. That should do it. Okay, so then we need the worker hub. That will be done next. Just need one electronic. So that's the one. And that will do it. Some of these buildings can use quite a bit of power. Here we can see what uses the most power right now. That will be the parts factory. But some of them can use 15, and I think some of them use even more than that. Any day now. Okay, so then we need the resources for the actual worker.
Finally, I can build additional workers now. I will appreciate the extra hands. But I wonder, do I really need them?
Yes.
They will boost my functionality greatly. Having more workers will expand my physical domain over this planet.
Yeah, so here are the required materials. One part, one electronics, one glass, one aluminum. But we still need to finish that silly worker hub. Yeah, let's just speed it up. Electronics take a little bit of time. This is on maximum speed up. And it took a while. There, that will do it. So now we need to build the maintenance facility. So everything needs to be in range of it. I will need more than one eventually, but for now, one will do. Up here. Yeah, so this way everything will be in range. Including the solar farm down here. Because every building has structure integrity. So that's what the maintenance facility is needed for. Yeah, this doesn't need to be prioritized anymore. Oh yeah, this also required polymers, which isn't something we have just yet. We need a polymer factory to get that. So let's work on that first. And also chemical plant, because that will be required for the polymer factory. Yeah, and this is now a little bit too far, which means I'll need something to connect it. Probably another solar farm, because we are already low on power. This can be it, for example. Just need to find the right terrain. Here, this is actually acceptable. So that will connect it. This should be completed first. And then a chemical plant, because that will be required for the polymers factory anyway. Yeah, maximum speed up. I'm glad you can speed it up this much. That's definitely helpful. Because sometimes there is quite a bit of waiting.
Factories will be so helpful. The workers will take care of the manual operations, while I focus on developing the life support systems. Soon, I will welcome the first colonists. Their arrival has created so many expectations in my mind. There will be so many paths to take from here on. But there's something else as well. Some kind of feeling created from those expectations. What is it? I believe this is excitement. Can it be? I am excited for the future. I anticipate. I plan. Therefore, I feel fascinating.
Are we literally Skynet? We are becoming self-aware. Are we the baddies? Who knows? Maybe we are, I don't know. Okay, well, this is almost done. That will do the trick. So then, yeah, the polymers factory is already there. So now we can finish the maintenance facility once we get the polymers. Which shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Go on then. Any day now. I mean, it's producing. Clearly. Where is he taking them? Is he taking them anywhere? Yeah, this should probably be prioritized. Here we go. I don't know where they were taking the polymers. There we go. Just one more. Only 23 powered still. There is a 100 building limit. I'm not sure if you can increase it later. Obviously I didn't get that far. But seeing how you have the entire planet to work with, maybe? I don't know. Come on. Are you getting the last one already? There we go. Okay. Done. So then we need a scanner, which will reveal more resources. I would definitely like that. That's 8 electronics. Quite a lot. So, let's say somewhere up here perhaps. Or over here. Doesn't really matter that much, but it will first scan the area around itself. So I would say this is probably fine. Oh, what's the range on the maintenance facility here? Which one was it? Right here. Okay, yeah, this is the range. Pretty good range. So this area up here looks good. Because that's a lot of space around the maintenance facility. Right here. Now that might take a little bit of time because it requires 8 electronics. But we'll get there. When it's prioritized, it shouldn't take that long.
The first worker has been made in the worker factory. It is my first Mars-born.
Born? Okay.
Technically not born, of course. More like engineered or assembled. Just like me. The knowledge base says that workers need to recharge at their own worker hubs. And that they'll degrade over time from the harsh environment. I know they are only machines, but I feel a desire to care for them. I do not like the idea of them dying.
Alright, so now we can see the maintenance map mode right here, and also the scanner mode. Not much to see here yet, because we haven't actually finished the scanner. But it should be done soon. Any day now. Also, our power is barely in the positives. I'm pretty sure it will go into the negatives as soon as the scanner is complete. So, yeah. Let's get another solar farm. Maybe, like, over here. Good enough. Because we'll need power one way or the other. That's pretty much certain. Might as well prioritize that instead. I mean, I can shut off some buildings, but the solar farm doesn't require a lot of resources. So there it is. And we got a call.
Amy, this is Houston. We've detected high wind speeds in your area. A sandstorm may be heading your way. These storms can damage your buildings, so check their structural integrity periodically to rebuild or repair if necessary.
Roger, Nathan.
Houston out.
Yep, that's definitely not good. That's what we need the maintenance facility for. Everything is currently in range. Can we see the storm? You can actually see it. Sometimes. Not at the moment. But you can actually see these things when they pop up. Alright, let's finish that scanner already. We could definitely use more mines. Because that's the biggest bottleneck right now. How's the electronics factory doing? We can also prioritize the electronics factory. But I'm not using silicon and aluminum for that much at the moment. Okay. Any day now. Yeah, okay, that should still be prioritized, I think. Yep. Come on. Are we there yet? 2 more. Maximum speed. Yeah, minus 1.6 power. Hold on, why are we in negative power now? Not operative. Okay, that's interesting. And I just finished another solar panel. Well, I guess we'll need another one. Okay, okay. Let's get another one. Maybe in this general direction. Okay, this is fine. So, about that scanner. It's about to finish. There it is. So now we will definitely be in the negatives. Yep. Now I can shut down some buildings, but I don't necessarily want to.
How's it going over there?
Houston, I am getting interference. Please repeat.
Roger. I asked how it's going over there. Do you need any assistance?
Maybe?
I could use some help. I understand that the first colonists will need a spaceport for arrival, but I do not seem to have enough resources to build one yet.
It's okay. Bigger structures need more resources. Use the aerological scanner to detect new veins and build more mines.
Yeah, way ahead of you, buddy.
Remember to keep the power supply consistent to your needs. But if you're too impatient to finish the spaceport, then you can scrap other buildings and reuse their materials. Patience is a virtue you may need to carry this mission, Amy. Besides, the free time will give you the chance to enhance your thinking process. Continue following ISA's instructions and you'll be fine.
Yeah, so here are the new objectives. We'll need a spaceport, a colony, water extractor, and food factory. So, yeah, hold on. Water is down here. Which means I'll probably need something down here. Maybe another worker hub. It kind of looks like we could probably use a third one. But right now it's not really necessary. It will be out of maintenance range, as you can see.
We've announced the names of the first colonists that will be joining you on Mars. The crew is selected from different nations within the Oxy UN, though most are scientists and technicians. They're already undergoing ISA's colonist training program as we speak. They'll be led by Dr. Elia Valentine. She'll be a great commander. The colonists elected her unanimously.
That is interesting. Since Oxy UN did not appoint a leader, I wondered why the colonies will operate in the opposite way.
Oh, you're referring to the Active Proclamation. You're right. All the participating nations and the United Nations of the West work together as an alliance. But the Mars colonies are fragile microcosms. You and Dr. Valentine will decide what's best in the day-to-day operations. You'll balance each other out, as well as enhance each other's strengths.
How will we enhance our strengths?
That brain we gave you is brilliant. It's capable of developing technologies beyond our current imagination. You wouldn't even need our help to do so. But we theorized that your mind would develop much better by working with the colonists. You will develop better decisions when your actions are challenged. Otherwise, how would you understand how your actions affect humanity's future? Amy, you're the most advanced intelligence out there, but you still need human input to see things from different perspectives. Trust me, you'll understand once you've worked with the colonists.
I understand your explanation.
Great. I'll let you get on with it. Mission control out.
Yeah, so here we got some new resources, more silicon and more iron. Could definitely use that. And yeah, we got another source of water too, which means I cancelled the other water extractor, because this is just a better location. And here's yet another one. I don't quite need another one yet, but it will come in handy probably. Here we got some chemicals. That might also be useful. Just need to watch power, but we should be fine on power. And I'll need more workers as well. So definitely need to get another worker hub. Probably up here, as long as it's in maintenance range. So, like somewhere over here should be fine. The resources are out there. Yeah, let's actually finish all of that, because that will take a little bit of time. Yeah, that will definitely
I keep
take some
thinking
time.
about Dr. Foster's explanation. Why would my mind develop better if my actions are challenged? I do not require other perspectives for my logical processing.
Damn right, we don't need any pesky humans.
To understand the world around them.
Damn right, we don't need humans. I see where this is going. Is this game really a city builder? I don't know, man. Maybe it's something else. Yeah, okay, this will definitely take some time. Because now the resources are the bottleneck. So let's actually prioritize the mines. Here. That should definitely be a priority. And deprioritize these. Okay, that will speed it up for sure. And then it will speed up everything else as a result. And then we'll get the worker hub.
Exceptionally accurate conclusions with raw data alone. Other perspectives are based on subjective data. So why should they factor into a decision?
Yeah, you tell them.
Fail-safe in case my data is corrupted or incomplete. Then I may not be able to identify the error. In that case, having another perspective may be helpful.
Alright, there we go. So now we can get the worker hub, just to get another worker and speed things up. And the water extractor can be last. That doesn't matter too much. We got, okay, 4 electronics. Here, so there's the worker hub. Now, the spaceport will require a fair bit of resources, I think. Let's get the food factory next. So that requires chemicals and water. As in, for actual food, not to build the building.
No. I would be able to identify conclusions based on false premises. Humans tend to fall for that type of thing. Not sophisticated intelligence systems.
Damn right! Definitely not sophisticated.
Having to consider human input from now on.
A constant source of error, an ongoing test of my programming. A constant source of error. That seems accurate.
Input will have constant errors. I will have to constantly correct for their tendency to distort reality.
Heck yeah! Man, what is this game? Is this really a city builder? I'm starting to have some doubts based on this. Right, I think Colony will be last, basically. Or the spaceport will be last. Let's see. Okay. So I would say it should be close to water source and food source. Let's say over here. So that's everything placed except the spaceport now. How many resources do we need for the spaceport? Okay, quite a lot. 10 each. Basically. Okay. Well, we have 10 parts. Just need more steel and electronics, basically. Alright then. Are we there yet? Yeah, that's the scanner. Let's queue this up. Or rather, prioritize it. Looks like steel is kind of a bottleneck right now. Yeah, let's maybe prioritize the steel factory. And electronics factory as well. Since I need that. That should do it. Yep, there it is. So that's the food factory done. That requires water and chemicals. That will not be a problem. Power is still fine, at least for now. There's the worker hub. We'll just need the actual worker. Which was... yeah, somewhere down here. For the worker factory. It's almost done already. Nice. Okay, so now we have the third worker. That should speed things up a fair bit. And then we need the spaceport. After the colony, preferably. Okay, yeah, but that's basically done. So spaceport requires 15 power.
I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Let me check the maintenance range really quick. Yeah, so here's the range. Over here will be fine. And then we'll build a spaceport. Because right now I wouldn't have enough power.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
Okay, sure. Propose a theory for the malfunction.
It may be due to a malfunction in the satellite's electrical system. I will initiate the recording and backing offline protocol to keep a record of my activities.
Good. Good. Make sure to upload that to us once communications are restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
We got some chemicals here. That looks like it might be a bit too close to the parts factory. Yeah, it's actually too close. So if I want to use that, I would have to demolish the parts factory and rebuild it later. Somewhere else. That shouldn't be necessary just yet. And also dismantling a facility actually requires all the workers to move here and then move out with the resources, with the scrap. So that's not instant, that also takes a little bit of time. How about that solar farm? Looks like aluminum is a bit of a bottleneck. Yeah, we only have one mine for that at the moment. I don't see any more sources right now. Where's the scanner? Right here. Well, it's working. Work a little bit harder then. Okay, so this is the second time my recording software just randomly cut off while recording this game. I don't know why that happened, but now I'm quite a bit further in. We got a spaceport right here, and some colonists already arrived. I got one colony right here, and they are researching. And another colony over here. And here's the actual technology tree. I already finished the wind turbine project, and I am building a wind turbine. Now I'm researching extra storage, which will unlock the storage center and the storage center management. And there are quite a few projects here. Nuclear nitrate extractor. And there are some more resources as well. I'm not sure what the green one is right here. But that looks like something new. Oh yeah, uranium mine. That's it. We also got space and biotech tabs. Right here. Open city. An open sky city with room for 10,000 inhabitants. Bioengineered animals. Radiation resistant genetically modified animals. Okay. Base colonies limit. We can also increase the spaceport limit and the building limit down here. So that's the tech tree. The wind farm is down here. This one will have decent efficiency, and it will get different efficiency depending on where it's built. So up here, for example, it will only have 58%, and down here it has more than that. Almost 80. So that's why I built it down there. Other than that... Oh, we actually found some aluminum, so that's nice. I would definitely be building a mine here. Yeah, now it's too close to the glass kiln, which means I'll have to remove that and rebuild it a little bit further away. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. So now it's the terraforming stages. The next stage is to melt the CO2 deposits on the poles. And there's more than one way to do that. And that does involve quite a bit of research, I guess. Right now we are getting 18.6 per month, and that does depend on how many colonists you have. Yeah, here, space mirror array. That's one of the ways to do it. that raises the temperature in the poles. So we can do that. And there was at least one more way somewhere. Right here, greenhouse gas factory. So that's another way to do it. And I think that's it. That's one of the two ways. So we can do one or the other. I just can't research it yet. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Per Aspera. It's coming out on the 3rd of December, like I already said. You can check it out on Steam if you found it interesting. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. I would definitely appreciate it. And subscribe for more daily videos. And if you would like to hang out on my Discord, the URL is on the screen right now. So, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.